I'm Andy and this is...
I'm Ian.
He's completely useless at guitar at the moment because he hasn't played before, and by the end of this series of videos he's going to be reasonably okay-ish, I hope.
Reasonably okay-ish. I first think of it. It's perfect.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
That's your one.
Handling the guitar.
Other way.
Right, near that.
Okay.
Right, do you want to say like this, handling guitar or something?
Yeah, that's how I handle the guitar.
So this is the... Is there any special name for handling the guitar?
No. Just Ian style.
Ian style, very nice.
One of the most important parts is the strings of the guitar, and they sound a bit like this. And the tune of that is E, A, D, G, B, E, which you can think of as Eddie 8's Dynamite, Goodbye Eddie. You've got the body of the guitar, which is this body-shaped bit, surprisingly enough. And you've got the neck, which is the long bit that Ian's stroking at the moment. Here you have the tuning knobs, which as you can see are connected to the corresponding strings. Oh, just like playing it there. And the orange bit at the end, if you could turn it on please. Yeah, if you have, it's called a tuner, which because it tunes, and if you play one of the strings,
So E for example.
it'll tell you if you're in tune or not, and for some reason it's telling me it's A. Oh yeah, it's back to E. Yes, that's in tune. And before you start playing you want to get all your strings in tune, which is E, A, D, G, B, E, which is what we said earlier. And that's the head or headstock of the guitar. Along the neck you've got little dots which mark out the frets, which you can probably just about see. And they're marked on the 3rd fret, 5th fret, 7th, 9th, 12th, which is this double one here, and then some other ones which I hardly ever play. You've probably noticed this is an electric guitar and I'm going to be using an acoustic. That's because I don't have another acoustic guitar and Ian hasn't got one.
No.
So we're going to use this one for him because it's slightly easier to play than acoustic as well. The first thing I'm going to do is teach you 4 or 5 basic notes that you're going to need to know to play most songs. So you're going to zoom in on here and I'll show you which ones or how to play them. Right, first one is a G. To play that you need your your middle finger on the E string, first finger on the A string. Your D and G strings open, and your B and E you have your remaining 2 fingers on the 3rd fret for both of them, and that will sound like this if you pick it out. The next note I'm going to teach you is a D. For D you ignore the top 2 strings, so that's E and A. The D string you leave open, so don't put any fingers on that one. The next chord I'm going to teach you is a D. You ignore these first 2 top strings, and your D string you leave open, so you don't put any fingers on that one. Put your first finger on the 2nd fret with the G string, your middle ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, and your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the high E string, and that's going to sound like... Just note you don't pick these 2 when you play that note, so it's just... The next note is going to be a C, which sounds a bit like that. You ignore the E string, so leave that without any fingers on. Your A string, you have your ring finger on the 3rd fret, and your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, and your first finger on the 1st fret of the B string. So put them all together, and you don't pick this one here, so it sounds a bit like this. Next note is going to be E, which is really easy. You have your 2 middle fingers on the A and D strings of the 2nd fret, and your first finger on the 1st fret of the G string, and you play all the notes for this one, all the strings for this one even, and it sounds like. Quite a nice one. Just a quick note to make that E minor really quick and easily, just take your first finger off and you've got. The last note I'm going to teach you is A, which sounds a bit like this. I don't like it, but you need to play stuff. You don't put anything on your E string, so you leave it as it is. On your A string, you leave that as well. On your D string, or your D, G and B strings, you use these three fingers to put on the second fret of those three, and you leave your high E string as it is. So just let that ring out, and you pick everything except the fat E string, so it sounds like. So yeah, that's the 5 basic chords you're going to need. I'm going to teach you how to play Smoke on Water, which you probably know. If not, you haven't lived, go watch it. There's a simple version which you play with just one finger on one string, which is what I'm going to teach you, and I'll tell you how to do the less easy one afterwards if you feel up to it. First one, you're going to be 3rd fret of the fat E string, and pick that once. And then 6 on the same string. It's not 6.
1, 2, 3, 4. Gotcha.
Then 8. You had it right. And then 3, 6, 9, 8.
Okay.
And 3, 6, 8 again. That's fine.
God.
Just try that like a little bit again.
Why is it making that noise?
Press down harder and it won't do it.
Oh right, yeah. You need to do it first.
It'll make you find out yourself. That's 5. 3, 6, 8. 6, 3, 3. 6. 3, 3.
That's right.
That is indeed 3. You got the little dots things, so you got 3, 5, 7, 9 and 12.
3, what? 3, 6.
3, 5, 7, 9 and 12.
Why do we do such random numbers?
Because they're useful.
Right, okay, yeah, go. What now? 3, 6, 8, is it?
Yeah.
3?
If you, when you play a note,
Oh, it's
try and,
finger.
yes, okay, it will hurt for a while.
Okay. And then all that.
I wouldn't advise it, but yeah.
Okay, right, okay.
When you play a note, try and play it this side of the fret. So if you want to play it 3, just try and explain it that way. Play it here rather than here.
Right, okay. Do I use my middle finger or what?
Middle finger, first finger, ring finger, whatever you want.
Okay. Was it that?
Yep, H. 3, 6, 9, 8.
What was it? 3, 6, 8.
Yeah. Then 3, 6, 9, 8.
Wait, what's 9? Is that 9?
That is 9.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Right, 3.
6, that's 5.
Oh, shit.
3, 6, 8.
Oh, it hurts.
Alternate
shit.
between fingers as you play then.
Oh, okay. It's kind of it, right? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah! Woo! You do it with this one as well, because it's set E as well. Which...
You can, yeah. When you get to this bit, the 9, 8, you can just do a slide, which is just slide, as it sounds like, rather than a. Doesn't sound much difference, but it's a bit quicker and gets you in like moving in the right direction for the next note. Right, Ian's going to play it through for you.
So if I remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
Woo! Woo!
That is how you play guitar for the first time.
Thanks for watching this video. It's the first time, so please don't be too mean to us. Please rate and subscribe and put comments about how we can improve it, because that'd be appreciated. We'll see you in the next video.
See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.